Hi dreamers, and welcome to this video. Today I will be showing you all the craftable items that you can make that fit Christmassy, winter wonderland, holiday theme. Let's get to it. So, for starters, we might need iron, glass, fiber, and fabric. Loads of it. So just before you get started, make sure you have a ton of these items at the ready before you go to your crafting station. I will be taking it one item at a time, just going through what I think would be nice for a Christmas, holiday, winter wonderland, Christmas market build. So anything that goes with a holiday vibe, I will show you what it takes to craft it and give you some ideas on how to use it. This bench is a stable item I find in a city core aesthetic. It goes well with absolutely mostly anything I build, and it's fairly easy to make. Be aware it does take an iron ingot to make, and we don't want to overspend on those, so make it as you need it. But really, I find that this bench is very, very useful in a lot of different builds. This sack is also easy to make. It just takes soil and fiber, which is easy to come by. And it could be full of presents. It could be in a Santa's workshop area. You could have it in a reindeer stable. You can really use it in a lot of different places. So if you want that Christmas holiday market vibe, definitely go for this one. I don't think it's very useful in a winter wonderland like icy theme, so let's stay tuned for more of those. The cart as well would be great to have in a setting of a reindeer stable, Christmas market, something like that. Unfortunately, we cannot place items on the cart. I would absolutely love that if we could, but sadly we cannot. This, however, is a bit more difficult to gather items for it because it takes dark wood and iron ingot, and I don't find that much dark wood. Whenever I just run around, I would have to really grind for it. The crate, again, would be great for a Christmas market kind of setup. You can place, I think, items with 4 squares on them. So 4 smaller items, or 2 by 2 items, or an item that takes up 4 squares. Again, they're quite easy to make once you have the hardware for it. I have these festive pennants. I don't think they go with what I have in mind for my Christmas village, but if you can use them, go for it. They definitely look festive. The signposts, both this one, the white one, and the wooden one, would be great for a Christmas village, Santa this way, North Pole this way, Icy Sculpture Park this way, who knows. You can really use it for a lot of quick decor just to get the vibe going. The stall here I find is perfect for a lot of market vibes. I use it in a bunch of different areas throughout my valley and on Eternity Isle, and you can place up to 2 squares on them. So items that take 1 square or 2 squares can be put on here. You can make a small hot chocolate stand, you can make a gift wrapping stand, you can make a lot of different things using just this stall to make a market vibe, which I'm definitely going for. It does take some iron ingots, does take some fabric, so make sure you stock up on that. The wooden table here, it has this bluish color, which I think would go well combining the Christmas holiday warmth with the icy snow queen vibes that you can have as well. So a bit of frozen, a bit of warmth. You can place meals, you can place presents, you can place toys, all different kinds of stuff can go on here, and you can make an exhibit, or you can make a market stall table. So these here, the stack of firewood and the hay bales, both a single one and these ones, again will look great in a Christmas village if you have like a Santa's workshop theme, or you have a reindeer stable build or something like that. I will definitely make one myself, I think, now that I've talked myself into it. But these would look great there. The same I feel goes for this wooden lamppost. It would be fun to have in a workshop setting. So if you have a Christmas village that is not just city decor or Frozen inspired, maybe this is what you will be going for. Again, a wooden table just without the cloth. The half barrels and the barrel parts I think can also be useful depending on the look you want to make. If you want the more older used vibe of having some items that have been out for some time, this might be a great addition. Personally, I like it to look more fresh, so I will not be using these. Also because it takes iron ingots and dark wood, and I don't have that many uses for these unless I want to make an area that looks a bit more old and a little bit trashed or not as well kept. So I will not be using them, but I think they could look great in a Christmas build. These lampposts I think are really pretty. You can either go for the 3 lamp one or the 1 lamp one. They're round, they look like snowballs if you go for the white ones, and I think they are cozy, wintry, could go well in a city aesthetic, so you can go for those. This one, the old barrel that is standing upright, I think is more suitable to a Christmas village. I've been to a lot of Christmas markets where you can stand by old barrels, have your drinks on them. They're sort of used as tables. So if you don't have anything that looks like that from Scrooge, then you can use these ones. I like to use these black wrought iron street lamps as I think they give a great aesthetic. They have a sort of elegant feel to them. It's more of a city vibe, and also this one could be a great entrance for a skating rink or a Christmas decoration park, something along those lines. Then we come to this snowman. This haughty snowman is definitely the most expensive one of them, since it takes crystals and gems as well as snowballs and fabric. The rest of them only takes snowballs, fabric, carrots and pebbles, but you do need quite a few snowballs to make them. And for me, I will probably be making a bunch of the classic snowman and the snow kid, just because it's aesthetically more pleasing to me and it's more of what I'm going for. I might put a snow lady with the Toontown style houses just to have something different there. I don't know yet. But this one is absolutely beautiful. I like the muted tones. It would go well with my city core. It would go amazingly with my Winter Wonderland and the Frozen Heights as well, that I have not built yet, but I will get to that. Also, the classic snowman would look perfect in a winter setting. So these are quite easily built and added to your village to make it ready for the holidays and the winter season. The balloons, I'm not sure whether or not anyone will be using these. You might want to throw a Christmas party, a holiday party, a winter festival, who knows. I would definitely go for this one, the blue and silver balloon cluster, or the green, yellow and white one. I think those have the best sort of holiday tones. You could also make the arches, of course, which is a bit more ingot and a bit more flowers, but the same goes with them. Would be amazing to have for a winter festival, especially this one, in my opinion, because it has the snow icy tones. Alright, the rustic wooden case would look cute in a market setting if you want more things to decorate with that you don't already have. So here we have a bunch of other more directly Christmas items. We have the Yule goat. Takes a lot of wheat, a little bit of fabric, so make sure you have enough wheat if you want to place them all over your valley. The holiday feast plate and cutlery I will be using at Remy's restaurant. I don't think I will be using it with Tiana's because I want to keep Tiana's green tables and chairs. And I don't think these ones go that well together. And I want to keep it different between Remy and Tiana so it's not the same decorations they have outside. As you can see, it does take some gold, some clay and some fabric. So make sure you stock up on gold ingots. The holiday feast chairs are a bit easier. It's hardwood and fabric. I will be making some of these for Remy. I don't know that I will make that many of them. I don't think it fits with just scattering them around my valley, but they are very cute with the wreath behind them on the back of the chair. This one, the snow hut. It's large enough that you would think your avatar could crawl into it, but sadly we cannot interact with it at all. I would love it if the developers made anything like, you know, just a small room that you can climb into and then decorate from the inside. That would be amazing because it is sort of like a hideout in a room. But it does take 100 snowballs to make, so you would have to grind a little bit to get to that point. Or if you have Christoph Stahl, you can buy 20 snowballs at a time if he has them available to you. So that might be an option as well, but it's definitely cute and adds a touch of winter to your valley. For these items, these are customizable items that I personally don't use. I haven't made any customizable items really apart from the quest we had with Daisy that required me to do so, but I don't use them because I want my valley to be ready for dream snaps at any time because I don't play that often and I don't play that much, so I don't really want the hassle of removing it and adding it every time I might need it for a dream snap. It happened to me once. I put the basic picnic table down and then I could just not understand what I had somewhere in the background that was touch of magic item, and it was this, and it took me just forever to find it, and I don't want to do that again.
Never forget kindness can defeat.
Alright, these ones come with the Eternity Isle DLC, which is where you mine for the blue gem that's used here. I figured these would be super cute in a icy winter wonderland setting because it looks like an icy path that's snowed over and then frozen. So I figured these would look amazing up in Frozen Heights and maybe also in my plaza build. But I will have to grind a whole lot more to get enough gems for this. So jury's still out on that one. Maybe I won't get to it this year. We'll see. These here, the colorful park bench and the park recycling bin, could also be a fun addition to your Christmassy build. If you want the frozen winter look and you want the colorful, the red, the greens, the blues, the golden, this I find is a great mix of those, and it looks very nice if you don't want the wooden benches. Again, for the Christmas market, Winter Wonderland City, anything like that, those would be a good addition. So people could put their coffee to go and their hot chocolates in here when they're done. These Parisian chairs and tables we get from Remy's quest. They are craftable with wrought iron, so you have to get Remy to level 10 to make these. I think they would look well next to a skating rink or in a more Frozen inspired colder version of a holiday build. So I will probably not be using them for my plaza build, but I might use them in Frozen Heights. As I mentioned, I would keep the bistro table and bistro chairs for Gianna, since I find that the green goes quite well with what I have in mind for my holiday decor for her. I like a lot of red, I like a lot of greens, some golden, and this would just be a perfect match with what I have in mind for Remy's, which is going to be just across from Tiana's. And then I will be making a few of these to go outside the restaurants just for announcing the holiday menus. I think this would be cute. Sadly, we cannot put anything on them as far as I know. I would have loved that though. If we could put any kind of meal on there. Maybe that's an idea for the developers. Okay, and finally I will show you this one. As you can see, I don't have enough glass items for it because I also already crafted one to try and place for my plaza winter decor. It does take some topaz and some sugarcane. I find sugarcane to be one of the things I go through the most. I spend a lot of sugarcane. I use it for recipes as well. And it just, God, I use them so fast. So, the Tree of Holiday Cheer is definitely a stable item for me in making my valley Christmas ready. Again, and a table from Remy's Quest that you can make. And the final item I want to show you is this one. We recently had an event where you can make a bonfire pit crafted with roasted marshmallows. So you had to pick up marshmallows all over, and then you could craft this one. It's a camping bonfire pit, but the cool thing about this one is you can interact with it. So you can place it down and click on interacting with it, and then villagers will gather around it so you can take a photo for your dream snap, which is so cool. I wish more items had that feature. I wish really that we had that feature in the camera mode, that we just gather villagers or even pick who to gather. But this piece would be perfect for like a winter wonderland market theme or any build where you feel you could incorporate that into your Christmas decor, especially if we have to think about getting ready for holiday season dream snaps, as I feel there will definitely be some that are Christmas themed or winter themed. Would be weird if there wasn't. At the very end here, I will just quickly show you the snowy brick road and the snowy brick road with border, which is what I'm starting to decorate my valley with. I'm slowly exchanging all my regular paths with these just to make a more snowy vibe on the ground as well and have that winter feel to it. I've seen some creators put touch of magic rugs that they made to look like snow, which look absolutely beautiful. I wish I had the patience to do that, but also I don't use touch of magic items in my build because I don't want to remove them and place them again all the time. So, hi Rapunzel. So this was all for today. I hope it inspired you to make your valley Christmas ready for the holidays, or just get a winter vibe. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it so much. It's lovely hanging out with you, and I hope you will comment, like, or subscribe. If you have anything, I would appreciate to know it. Thank you so much, and I will see you in the next one.